you have to choose surrender and you have to choose faith. If you only choose surrender and you don't choose faith, you cannot be a follower of Christ. I mean, the point is, I'm a Christian, yes, but a follower of Christ implies that you actually follow Christ. That makes sense to you? You can't actually follow Christ without faith. I mean, you can surrender. I'm going to stop doing, I'm going to surrender. But there's a place where in the area of surrender, there's going to be an act of obedience that's required. There's gonna be a step of faith that's required. There's gonna be, what he did here was, he got Paul's attention, bright light, like lightning. Paul closes his eyes, because like, okay, this is so bright I can't see right now. He didn't know when he closed his eyes, he couldn't see it. It's a couple verses later, he finds out he can't see. He closes his eyes, okay? But, and I'll get to this next week, but it's crazy symbolism that when Paul can't see in a few seconds, right? He can't see, and what Jesus says to him is, you go in the city, and you just wait till I tell you what to do. Now think about that for a second. Okay, Paul is like, he's an in charge guy. He's type A, he's a leader, whatever you want to call him. He's a guy in charge. He's a big deal where he's from. Okay, he's the smartest guy in the room. He's not just the smartest guy in the room, he's a man of action. He leads people and he has influence, they do what he says do. And Jesus doesn't say, I'm gonna make you a man of influence. What he says is, you go and you just sit there till I tell you what to do. Don't raise your hands, but I just know that almost none of you would like that. Right? Tell me what we're going to do. That's what. Just tell me. I'll go. Just tell me. No. You go and wait till I tell you what to do. What? Okay? And sometimes, okay, listen, that's the struggle we have. God's stirring in us, and we want to know the end result before it's time to know the end result. We know God's stirring us to do something, and we're like, I don't know. Okay, if God would just tell us, if you'll make this one decision, 25,000 people will come to Christ because of it. We'd make that one decision. If God says, well, if you just began to be a better steward and you tithe and you volunteer and you do all these kind of things, if you would just change this area, I'm going to do this in your child, I'm going to do this in your family, I'm going to do this in your church. If we knew the end outcome, lots of times it'd be easier to respond. You ready? But we wouldn't be responding to Jesus. We would be responding to the outcome that we wanted. Does it make sense to you? Yes. Surrender isn't the outcome.